What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. All right, so I've got a bunch of stuff in my pocket. Let me get this out real quick because it does not feel good sitting down. All right, so for those of you who have not heard, Googan has just released their Glizzy Glidebait. All right, and it is right here. Last night I went out fishing with not this one, but another one that they sent me to try to get on my first ever glide bait fish. And you guys have seen this. I actually try to avoid throwing big swim baits like this right here because one, I don't have the gear that it takes to really throw some of like big swim baits like this right here. That was supposed to change, but UPS had seemed to lose or misplace, now let's just call it what it is, lost my package that had Googan's green muscle rod that I had ordered, not specifically to throw this, but for something else. It is a 6-inch, 1 6 ounce swim bait. That is why you need like a heavy rod. The other reason why I usually haven't thrown big swim baits like this is actually the price point on most of them, okay? And you guys know I work at Dick's Sporting Goods. Give you an example. I've seen some swim baits, glide baits like this right here, come in the store and they're like $40 to $50. Guys, I'm not spending $40 or $50 on a glide bait or a swim bait because I know there's a really good chance I'm going to lose it. And I don't want to throw up knowing I just lost $40 to $50. Glide baits and swim baits like this can go all the way up to $100 to $300. They're insane. But the price point on these is $19.99. That's an amazing price point, this glide bait right here. For you, just the average fisherman, this is perfect. These come in 10 different colors. Googan sent me some, they didn't send me all of the colors, but if they look half as good as the one I'm throwing in this video or this one right here, just even in package, I mean, come on. They also come with a second tail. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. In case the one right here gets damaged or gets lost or comes off, whatever, this just won't work right without the tail. So you do get a second tail in the. Now we're going to get into more of these baits right here in just a minute when we get down to when I get down to the fishing portion of this. But I also want to let you guys know really quick. Right now, Googan's Dads and Grad sale is going on over at GooganSquad.com, where select lures are up to 50% off while this sale is going on. And if you use my code NCLF also, you're going to save an additional 10% on top of whatever the sale is as well. So if your dad is into fishing or anything like that and you're looking for a Father's Day gift, this, I'm gonna be honest with you, this right here would make a really good gift for them. And you know, use my code, save 10% when you purchase this. Or there's, like I said, there's other stuff over there on the site that you can order with the sale to gift to your dad for Father's Day, because that is coming up soon. I should know. I am now a dad. Let that sink in for a second. Anyway, just want to let you guys know about that. Now we're going to head to the water. I want to show you guys sort of the rod that I'm having to use for it, but it's not necessarily the one I would suggest to use for it, and kind of like the setup that I am using for that, so that give you guys an idea of where to start. So yeah, let's do it. All right, so of the multiple colors that got sent to me, I think this is going to be the best one to start right now. And this is the Boss Bluegill. This thing looks absolutely sick. Love the big old eyes. I love the paint job. I love the texture. Now, unfortunately, we're not throwing this on my muscle rod, which I probably mentioned would probably be the best option for you guys, because USPS, at time of recording this, has lost my muscle rod that I ordered, and I don't have it with me. So went to Bass Pro Shop, or not Bass Pro Shop, went to the Cabela's, which is basically the same thing, and found a rod that would work for it. And so that's what we're going to be throwing this bad boy on right now. It is with 20-pound fluorocarbon. So the setup is, unfortunately, right now, this is a 7.6 medium heavy But again, Googan's muscle rod would probably be the best thing for you. 20-pound fluorocarbon. This is the Red Label Cigar, and a 5-to-1 gear ratio reel, because you want a fast reel to try to hoof them out of the stuff. And then I've got 20-pound fluorocarbon, because where I currently am, there's a bunch of grass, and if they hit this thing, I want to be able to pull them out of that grass. First cast. Oh wow. So I can see the darting action this thing has as I'm like not reeling it, but I'm like cranking I'm like doing this, kind of pumping the reel, and that action, that darting action from side to side looks really nice. Looks really, really nice. I'm gonna get out of this sun. I'm kind of getting more in this shade line right over here if I can. And if you guys can tell, it is kind of difficult to cast this thing, just because I'm not used to throwing big things like this. Even then, this isn't really big. It's bigger than what I normally throw. Yeah, you need a long rod with some backbone to cast this thing for sure. The darting action that this thing has, just that little, is so nice. Oh, Grant, you did a good job, sir. Mr. Grant Langmore, swim bait kid. I salute you, sir. This is really, really nice. Now I just want to catch a big old fat bass on it. So for those of you who've never thrown anything this size, when you're casting it, all I'm actually doing is like, I'm just lobbing it. Like, I'm not really hard casting. I'm just kind of pitching it and letting the weight of that swim bait kind of take it. I'm kind of curious what the action is going to be if I just do like a simple straight retrieve. Oh, that's nice too. So I just did a very simple straight retrieve. No twitching of the reel, no nothing like that, and it still has a much tighter wobble action to it. Okay. So I feel like the thing with one of these is playing around with your retrieve to see what is, and I think this is just swim bait, these types of swim baits, glide baits in general, is just trying to see what action is going to get, what's going to get them to react. Okay, so just for you guys to know, if you are going to pick this bait up, all right, if you've never fished big swim baits, if you've never fished big glide baits like this, this is not the lure to throw if you want to go for quantity. Okay, this is, you're looking for quality. There's only certain fish that are going to be able to eat this thing right here. All right, so if you're looking for that big bite, if you're looking for that, oh my freaking finger. Ow, that, So before I stabbed myself in the finger with that hook, because that thing is sharp. If you're looking for the big bite, if you're looking for the big bass, that's when you throw this. If you just want numbers, throw anything else. Okay, I'm seeing some things kind of hit on the other side. So let's head over there and start making our way back around the other way. Got him. My first fish on the Glizzy Glide. We gotta get a picture of this. Please don't try to hook me. All right. This is the one that's gonna get a hook in my hand if I'm not careful. First fish on the Glizzy Glide. With that bottom jaw. And this other one's in that cheek meat. Whew. All right. My first one on the Glizzy Glide. It's not very big, but I will take him right now. So, thank you, my guy. All right, bye. All right, boys and girls. First fish on the Glizzy Glide. So the thing I like the most, and I think I said this earlier in it, these treble hooks, okay? They're on like they're on a 360 degree swivel, which means while that fish is thrashing around trying to throw this, it's going with them. They're not going to be able to just simply throw this out as easy as if it was just like a straight hook. All right. Or I meant like yeah, I guess straight hook is the right word I'm looking for. Anyway, first fish on this one. I'm gonna keep throwing it around. Try to get on a bigger one. Ha ha! All right, boys and girls, children of all ages. We got one on the Glizzy Glide. And we're gonna try to get another. Because the sun is going down, the clouds are coming out, and I think these fish are gonna be turned on trying to eat right now. And in all fairness, I don't really know what retrieve I was really doing to get a strike from that fish. I have no idea what I was doing. So I am curious how well something like this might do for smallmouth. So if you guys have ever fished a glide bait for smallmouth, drop a comment, let me know. Because this might be one of the lures that is tied on when I go to do the Toyota series on the St. Lawrence. Just throwing it out there. So it might be. You know, this might be the lure of choice after I say, you know, I've got a limit and I just want to get some bigger bites. This might be what I throw. This or one other thing. Oh, I thought that was a fish. I think that was grass. Yeah, that was grass. No, I wasn't planning on taking this with me to Garnesville next week, but I think I probably will. I might take this with me to Gville and see how it works around some of that stuff where we're going to be staying at. Spoiler for some upcoming videos. All right, so that does it, okay? I had to stop because it was just getting really dark. But again, you know, I didn't catch a lot in this video, but when you're throwing something this size right here, you're, like I said earlier in it, you're not going for quantity, you are going for quality. I really am considering making this an option for when I go to the St. Lawrence, because I feel like once I get that limit of 5, then if smallmouth will hit this, you guys drop a comment, let me know if a smallmouth is going to hit a glide bait this size for those quality fish that will really help me in a tournament like the Toyota Series St. Lawrence River event. Okay, again, you can pick these up over at GooganSquad.com. Save yourself 10% with my promo code NCLF, and don't forget about the dad and grad sale going on right now, up to 50% off select items, and then, you know, save another 10% when you use my code NCLF at checkout. But that does it, guys. I am actually about to head inside to edit this video for you, and you know what to do with the rest. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are new. Once I get another package coming in, some other stuff that dropped, I will be fishing with that, uploading that video, and I'm just gonna let you know, guys, when the next package that they sent me comes in, I am going to be giving stuff away in a future video. I'm not going to let you know what, but I am going to be giving some stuff away. So make sure you are subscribed and you have the bell notification turned on. And if you're watching on your phone or tablet or anything like that, go into your phone settings or device settings, enable notifications for YouTube, so that not only will they do the subscriber thing, but you'll get a notification on your phone or your device when I upload a new video and that video drops. I'm done rambling. It's been 3 minutes already. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support as well. And I will see you back out on the water. Bye.